Hello everyone. For those of you who are seeing me for the first time, hi, my name is Jenny and this is a reaction video to what is currently happening on what was SourcefedNerd and is currently Now This Nerd. And before I go into any personal thoughts on this, I just want to introduce myself. Hi, my name's Jenny. I'm English and I've been producing YouTube videos on this little channel for over 4 years, and that mostly started with SourcefedNerd. I participated in the movie club when the movie club was here. SourceFed Movie Club, it's me, Jenny, aka ClassyLibrarian, and was occasionally featured, thank you. And I also carried on with the anime club.
Hello SourcefedNerd Anime Club, it's me Jenny aka ClassyLibrarian, and this week's anime was
the SourcefedNerd Franco Club, and I've since been a part of Trisha's community, Trisha Hershberger's community and Philip DeFranco's community as I go. So the main reason why I vlog is because of SourceFed and SourcefedNerd, and I just want to, I don't want to miss this particular countdown. This is the current countdown for subscribers on SourcefedNerd, and I'm just going to hold that up there because I don't really want to miss going down below 1 million. So my personal feelings on this, this takeover, it's business, and business happens, and the internet, as I've talked about in many videos, is an incredibly competitive, unpredictable, dangerous place to be a creator, to be in a creative job where you don't have a fixed place for, you don't have what would be considered a safe profession. Investors are not considered, it's not considered necessarily a safe investment in any channel or anything like that. I just want to be here for this moment here. There we go. So, it makes sense for channels that are sponsored by large companies to be cancelled. It happens, and it's just one of the fluctuating things on the internet. With SourceFed, the cancellation of SourcefedNerd came as a very big surprise to pretty much anyone who is or has been involved in it. It was a very sudden, very shocking thing for the creators and the cast, for what was in all effect a very, very prosperous channel. And the thing that's happened today, as you can see, the count is still going down, is 2 videos being produced. Happy May the 4th, and both of them are single people talking in front of the camera to nobody, showing nothing particularly of what made SourceFed. And the thing with SourcefedNerd specifically is there is a plethora of nerdy news channels out there. There are so many. There's countdowns and comparatives and fan theory channels. There's TV discussion. There's, nerd culture is so prevalent that there are so many channels out there that can produce content regarding those things. The 10 things you never knew type thing. But the thing that always channeled SourceFed was the personalities of the hosts, of the crew, and of the people behind the channel. And for a lot of them, I grew with those people. Genuinely. I've said in my naked truth, thanks to the women in SourceFed, my perception of female empowerment has actually genuinely changed. My attitudes to political things have changed. I've watched things and I've invested myself into different nerdy aspects because of things that I've experienced through this channel. And the people that have been running that have been what's kept me coming back. They've been what's inspired me. People like Trisha and Lee, people that I was only introduced to through this channel. people that are genuine inspirations to me, people that make me think, oh, I could actually follow my passions. And I'm probably not going to follow my passions. I am not a very... I know I'm not going to be a personality that's going to have a hand in a creative industry. That's just not going to happen. I'm incredibly realistic on that front. But they do still inspire me to be creative in my mundane day-to-day life. These people are what made the channel, and whenever a new cast member came in, it always was filtered through. It was a transition period, and it was always done with delicacy and with a way of kind of committing to what was there before. And this is the internet. People are terrified of change, absolutely terrified of change. And with new hosts, that was always scary for people. But each time, you know, the SourceFed crew and the SourceFed hosts were always very understanding of their audience. They always knew how to introduce someone with caution, with trials, with all of these things that both change the community, progress the community, and also still involve the community. So this particular 2 videos that I've sent SourceFedNerd, the not my SourceFedNerd hashtag into effect, I'm not angry. I've had emotional investment in the people within this channel for a long time, and my emotional investment goes with those people. I have no doubt of all of them being passionate, being hardworking, and achieving in their places that they're going. I have no doubt of them being unemployed for a very, very short amount of time. And my passions go with them. With this channel, with this rebrand, I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed with the way that it's being done, with a complete lack of understanding for the community that they're embracing. It doesn't show a true understanding of what that community is. Yes, nerdy people, great! That's a great thing to have said for a new channel. This would have been a great channel to introduce as a sister channel to SourceFed and SourceFedNerd. If they'd introduced it a month ago as a sister channel to SourceFed and SourceFedNerd, and brought it up slowly and introduced the new cast that they're bringing in and the new hosts, and then phased out SourceFed, then the audience that would have gone to this channel, even in the hope of seeing the cast members that they love, would have been enough to stimulate that channel. As it is, it feels to a lot of people kind of parasitic, and I can see why that hate is happening. As I said, I'm not angry, I'm just kind of disappointed by the lack of understanding. It feels like a badly done adaptation to me. So yeah, that's just my thoughts on it. I didn't want to miss that particular thing, and it seems, like, as someone who strives to see the positivity in things, it feels very hypocritical of me to celebrate the fall of this channel in a way that I haven't yet said my goodbye video to SourceFed. I've done my Naked Truth on my goodbye to SourceFed, Trisha's community, the Naked Army. I've done my Naked Truth on goodbye to SourceFed, and I was going to do a separate video just for the SourceFedders, and I never got round to it. And so now this is kind of my last hurrah, because the channel is gone. The community is fleeing. So this is my last goodbye video. And yeah, the internet happens. It's a very tricky place, but I feel like there's a lack of sensitivity to the audience that happened with this transition. It happened very abruptly, very fast, both the outing of SourceFedNerd and the initiation of this new channel, without seemingly any connection to the previous cast, which is what was supporting the channel originally. You can produce 1,000 channels talking about Game of Thrones and the love of nerdy TV shows, but those people are what challenged that. More to talking about Star Wars. You can see the passion, you can feel the passion. The May the 4th video didn't feel like that. And yes, if we get to know these guys, if they were introduced and we got to know them, even on their own channel or as part of SourceFed, then I'm sure these guys would do really well. but in this way it's very poorly done. So yeah, to finish up though, 4 years. I've been doing videos for 4 years, mostly done by inspired by SourcefedNerd. I've been to VidCon, I've met most of the people who've worked on it. I have loved being part of this community. I have made friends that I have known and loved in person and will continue to know and love after this. Both people who are just fellow fans, people who are fellow creators, and I like to feel like a lot of the people who have been part of this channel do feel in that, you know, all of us viewers have felt that we are connected with this channel, that we can truly empathise and communicate in a way with these creators. And as I said earlier, I have absolute confidence that these guys will go on to bigger and better things. Absolute confidence, because people who are that talented, that hardworking and that persistent to make a channel from scratch and get where they got in the time that they had are going to go places, and I have no fear for them, and I will follow most of them as they go because, you know, all points to them. Yeah, this is a very long rambly video, but I felt like I needed to react and I needed to put this on the internet for posterity. Yeah, and my camera ran out of battery, so perfect way to end this video. Thank you for watching. Feel free to comment. This isn't meant to be a meme clickbaity video thing. This is meant to be me just kind of airing my feelings at this moment, and just saying what I feel. Yeah, I've probably said many wrong things, but yeah, as I said, this isn't a good thing, it isn't a bad thing, it's just the fluctuating nature of the internet. I'm not furious, I'm just disappointed. Thank you for watching, feel free to comment, and I'll see you guys all when I do. Bye for now.